Hey guys, Dillo304 here. Today I'm just going to be talking about some stuff that I got this weekend, kind of in the Black Friday realm of things, even though I don't think much of this stuff was on sale. But anyway, yeah, you may be able to notice some things, but we're going to go ahead and dive right in. So as you guys might know, a couple of days ago it was Black Friday, and of course I went out like I do every year. And I actually didn't spend a boatload of money this time because, I kind of have everything I want slash need, so don't really need anything. But anyway, I got a couple of things anyway. The first thing I actually picked up was this Amazon Fire tablet. The one that was $50. Here's the box, the 7-inch one. The one that was famous for being super cheap and actually not terrible. This one was actually only $33 at Best Buy. They had them on sale, so I was like, screw it, why not? And I actually got it. Now, of course, I didn't buy this because I needed a tablet. I don't need a tablet. I don't think tablets are really useful to me anyway, because, I have a phone. What do I need a tablet for? It's kind of like an in-between device. If I want a device with a bigger screen, I'll just use my laptop, but anyway, yeah, I decided to pick this up because, again, why not? It was that cheap. And, yeah, of course it runs this Amazon Fire OS crap. I really want to get rid of this. I'll have to figure out how to root it and install Custom Recovery and CyanogenMod because they do make a build for it, I think. But, yeah, this launcher really sucks. Apparently there is a way to change the default launcher to something like Nova Launcher, and I got that to work, but after I rebooted it once, it stopped working, so I was like, alright, screw this. And it was kind of janky to begin with. But yeah, of course, I mean, it's a tablet. It can do your tablet things. Of course, it does not have the Google Play Store because, Amazon, you only get the Amazon App Store because it's a Amazon tablet, obviously. So that kind of stinks. I'm not really... I used to have the original Kindle Fire, like the one from 2011 or 2012 or something. And that was cool, but I didn't really end up liking it that much just because I didn't like the launcher on it, and I didn't like that you couldn't install apps from the Play Store. But anyway, again, this is a really cheap tablet. It's like the cheapest tablet ever, I think, or, the cheapest decent tablet. So I decided to go ahead and grab it. Why the hell not? Again, I'm probably going to put a custom ROM on it to try to do something like that. The next thing I got this LG Phoenix 2 prepaid phone. I figured why the heck not. Again, it was $30, and it's usually like a $100 phone. I played with it in Best Buy, and I was like, this actually seems pretty decent. This actually reminds me of the LG G2 from the front, which I had, and I thought it was a really nice phone. And yeah, it actually does remind me of the G2 in a lot of ways. But let's go ahead and just take a quick look at it. Of course, it does run Marshmallow, and that was like the original thing that kind of drew me to it. Of course, that's LG's custom thing, but it definitely is Marshmallow. Let's see. Yeah, it is running 6.0 there. So, yeah, not too bad. It seems to run alright. It has a Snapdragon 210 and 1.5 gigs of RAM, so of course it's a low-end device, but anyway, yeah, that was figured why the heck not. Can never have too many phones, as you may be able to tell. So, yeah, seems pretty decent. One thing I have noticed about it though, in just a couple of days, is the battery life is very, very bad. I charged it to 100%, left it sit right about here overnight, and I woke up this morning and it was at 15%. So I was like, wow, that sucks. So it's got a pretty terrible battery, but that's, I don't really care since I'm not actually going to use this as a phone. I believe it has an 8 megapixel camera in the back. Seems to take alright photos. Again, it just seems like for $30 you really can't beat this brand new, so I figured why the heck not. Add to my ever-growing collection of mobile devices that I actually don't use. And then the other thing I did actually yesterday was I went and got some monitor arms, as you may be able to tell. I got 2 of them, and then I also bought another one of these monitors to match the other one because my old monitor, which is currently sitting over there, did not have a VESA mount on it. So I was like, well, crap. So I just, bought another Asus VP239H monitor so I can have matching. Of course, they're 23-inch 1080p displays. Nothing super special, but they weren't very expensive. And they are IPS, so I was like, win-win. But yeah, I went and got these, I believe they're Extreme Pro, yeah, monitor stands here. So yeah, they're fully adjustable, so that was cool. And they actually, you know, they kind of just make it look a little make it look a little nicer and give me more room under the monitor, so that's cool. And of course you have more freedom over, you know, how high they are and stuff. So yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. And then of course they do have some cable management things. They have like grommets in there. That the only reason those wires aren't in there is because the DVI cable's too thick. I can't shove it in there, so I was like, screw it, whatever. That camera back there kind of hides the wires anyway, so I think it looks pretty decent. So yeah, I think that I've always wanted to get monitor arms and matching displays, and I finally did it. This has been, you know, something I've wanted to do for quite a long time. So, you know, of course now everything looks a little more streamlined, clean, whatever you want to say. And then, of course, I've always had this IKEA dioder light strip thing, but I actually redid how it is set up here. I used to have a couple of strips on the back of these monitors. I just taped them to the back, but you know, my good friend Chris actually changed his around, and he actually just put it on the strips on the edge of the desk like this, of course, on the back. And as you can see, it actually looks pretty cool. It doesn't reflect as nicely on this red wall that I have over here, but it still looks pretty decent, so that's what I decided to do. And the cool thing is that the strips, you can just plug them into each other. You don't have to use the cable. So I could potentially buy another set of these and have more light strips, you know, in the future. And then, of course, I also, while I was back here, I cleaned everything up back here. I don't have a super mess of cables. I tried to keep everything nice and clean. That's just my mouse because, you know, I don't want to restrict my mouse. And then, of course, yeah, I just tried to clean everything up a little bit, make it a little less messy looking, and I think it worked out well. So yeah, pretty cool. That's about it. That's all I really wanted to make a video on. Just got a couple things for the Black Friday weekend thing. And yeah, and as you can also see, the light strips light up down there now too, because they're on the side of the desk obviously, and light goes in both directions. So it's a pretty cool effect, especially at night. But anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video. It's a little longer than it should have been, but whatever. See you guys later.